You are listening to the Vocal Technologist. Spoken tech for your ears.
Welcome back, everyone. Today we're really getting into it, exploring that ever-evolving space where design meets some seriously cutting-edge tech. It's fascinating stuff, shaping not just what we see, but really how we experience the world.
Absolutely. And we've got some interesting threads to pull on today. We'll look at the latest AI breakthroughs, some hardware innovations, and even touch on the deeper philosophies behind it all.
Okay, let's unpack this. Maybe start with AI as a creative tool. I saw Google's Nano Banana, or Gemini 2.5 Flash image, officially.
Right.
Its capabilities seem, well, pretty impressive. Smartly blending images, keeping characters consistent, even precise edits using just natural language.
Yeah, like changing clothes or removing objects just by asking.
Exactly. And it's already popping up in Adobe Firefly and Express.
Yeah.
So what does this mean for designers right now? Is it just about getting better at writing prompts?
Well, that's part of it, but maybe not the most interesting part. What's fascinating here is that even these powerful tools, they have limits, right? You still see reports of, factually inaccurate details or sometimes imperfect faces, maybe even spelling errors.
So not quite perfect yet.
Not quite. It actually reminds me of this UX designer's experience using AI in a design sprint. They used ChatGPT,
Yeah.
Figma Make, tools like that. And yeah, it definitely sped up the ideation phase. But, and this is key, human oversight for those critical decisions and just basic verification. Still absolutely essential.
Because of things like AI hallucination.
Exactly. Hallucinations and just omitting those human nuances that AI can't quite grasp yet. So AI accelerates, yes, but it also kind of elevates the human role to critical judgment.
That's where it gets really interesting, doesn't it? It suggests designers need to understand these large language models beyond just crafting the perfect prompt.
Precisely. The goal shifts towards maybe an invisible AI, one that's totally focused on the user's goals, not shouting, "Look, I'm AI."
Right? The tech should serve the purpose, not be the purpose itself, making it disappear in a way.
Yeah, making it disappear. True innovation often makes the technology fade into the background, becoming just an invisible conduit for what the person actually wants to achieve.
And that push for a better, smoother user experience, whether the tech is visible or not, that definitely drives changes in the physical world too.
Oh, absolutely. Which brings us to the tangible stuff. Meta, for instance, has shown off this new ultra-thin laser display.
Just 2 millimeters thick, wow.
Yeah, really thin, promising bright, high-res images, wider color range, all that good stuff. Potential for lighter AR glasses, better screens for phones, tablets, TVs.
Okay, lighter AR glasses sound good. But is this constant push for thinner or foldable really transformative, or are we just getting slightly fancier versions of the same things?
That's a fair point. Some steps do feel incremental. But if we connect this to the bigger picture, this relentless quest for thinner, more immersive displays, it's a huge driver.
Yeah.
You see it echoing in things like Apple's rumored plans, like a super thin iPhone 17 Air, maybe a foldable iPhone in 2026, even a seamless curved Glass One by 2027.
So it's part of a larger continuous evolution of form.
Exactly. It subtly, collectively transforms how we actually interact with these devices over time.
And it really highlights that even with all this digital power, the physical object, the prototype, is still vital. You can't just visualize an idea.
Right. Ideas need what some call successive prototypes. They need concrete, testable forms. You can't just rely on a good argument. You need to see it, touch it, test it.
Get it out of your head and into the real world.
And that interaction, that physical and digital dance, it raises an important question about the deeper impact of all this design work. It's not just about looks or function. I think about Rob Petrie, who did amazing album covers for Cream, Pet Shop Boys.
Iconic stuff.
Totally. His lesson was that great design prioritizes emotional resonance. It's not just decoration. It's about how it makes you feel.
And that feeling, that emotional connection, that's powerful. Which can lead us down a more critical path, too, thinking about design as a political support infrastructure.
Explain that a bit more.
Well, the idea is that initiatives, say like America by Design, could potentially use sleek aesthetic design to, well, build allegiance or legitimize control.
Okay, I see where this is going.
Yeah, it carries a risk of what some have termed friendly fascism, where these beautiful, user-friendly interfaces might subtly restrict what citizens can actually do or question.
That's a really crucial point. It challenges us to look beyond just how nice something looks or how easy it is to use. Think about maybe a really well-designed government app that makes a process super smooth, right? But perhaps it also subtly steers you away from certain options or makes it harder to appeal a decision.
So the friendly design can actually narrow your agency.
Exactly. It shapes perception, guides behavior, often invisibly, and that has real consequences for autonomy. Design isn't neutral.
So quite a journey today. From AI helping us create, to reshaping the very devices in our hands, all the way to how design pulls emotional strings and even potentially influences civic life.
It really covers a lot of ground, and it leaves us and you listening with a thought to chew on. How do you perceive and interact with the design world around you, especially now, knowing its power to shape not just what you see, but how you feel, and maybe even what you believe?
A profound question indeed.
Ah,
Thanks for joining us for this exploration today on what you might call Vocal Technologist. Keep asking questions, stay curious.
Spoken Tech for your ears.